Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Solo Leveling Arise video, and we got the roadmap with some huge leaks from Nato and Alpha Leaker, and this is going to be covering up until the end of 2024. So the updates that we know of kind of end before 2025 starts, but I wanted to make this video so you guys are updated and know what to expect. And I think now is kind of like a good time to really get invested in Solo Leveling Arise if you are passionate and like the game quite a bit, and if anybody's newer or just getting started. But if you are familiar with the webtoon or anime, I think that you guys will be pretty excited from some of these updates. So I'll cover that in today's video. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I can kind of skip through and give you guys the most important details. And then the dates are also here listed at the top. And then just before I start as well, just big shout out to Nato as well as Alpha Leaker here. They're the ones who kind of put this together for other content creators to kind of chat about and give you guys this updated content. So yeah, feel free to support this video. I'll kind of link this down below in the description so you guys can check that out, because I'm kind of referencing all of their information, so I wouldn't be able to do it without them. But anyway, so coming up on September 11th, so that's here in just about a week, we are getting a couple new hunters. We're getting a new shadow or a new boss here with Kaisel, and then we're also getting some more floors here for the Demon Castle to fight Baron. So super exciting stuff. The Baron fight looks pretty insane, pretty difficult, pretty tricky, but I'm really excited to try to tackle that. And then these two hunters, I believe their names are Charlotte and Harper. They're both dark-based hunters. I don't think that they're from the webtoon or from the anime, so they're just kind of thrown in here from Netmarble. But I think that at least one of them, if not both, should have some good use for the game, especially against any content that's weak to dark. I'll probably be summoning for them and doing guides on them, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Moving on to the next update after this one, there's a pretty big one planned for October 2nd. And I should mention as well, this is subject to change. Not everything is going to be like 100% accurate. Obviously, Netmarble might make adjustments to certain things, maybe the dates or something like that might change more or less. But as of right now, yeah, this next update is coming out October 2nd after the September 11th one. And we got some huge updates with this one as well. So first of all, I'm most excited for the Demon King daggers. I really love this from the webtoon. They were super cool. Sung Jin Woo using the Demon King daggers, so pretty excited. It is somehow a wind-based weapon. I don't know why it's not dark, but I guess that there's enough dark weapons in the game, but sure, I guess it's wind. There's also this new boss here. It's kind of like a roguelike dungeon. I'm not sure like what to expect from this, but it seems super cool. There are at least one weakness that it's weak to, which is light, and maybe something else as well. So really excited to learn more about this dungeon. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated when more info is released. New hunter, I think her name is Gina. She is from the webtoon, and I think that she'll be in the anime as well. I think that in the webtoon she did psychosis, which I don't know what element that is, but I guess it's light in this case in the game here, so she's going to be a light-based hunter. And then let's see, there's a new shadow, which is just the big rock. I think that we're all kind of familiar with this. I'm not a huge fan of fighting this guy. He's got a big shield. He's kind of annoying to fight against, but hey, we'll take him as a shadow. I think his passive here is going to be general skill damage. Obviously subject to change, but that is what we know so far. I'll go on to the next one. I think this is, yeah, October 23rd. This one's pretty cool. So I guess I keep saying that. I gotta stop saying that. But another roguelike dungeon. This is just the expansion version of the original one that they're released. And I've kind of been seeing this a lot. Like, for example, with the guilds, they release like a kind of basic version of the guilds, and then they're going to add more to it. So very common for Netmarble to kind of put out a skeleton of something and then add more features to it later. So yeah, still excited to see what that is all about. And then another new hunter, another dark base hunter, I guess. I wonder where the fire base hunters are. I feel like it's all like dark, light, or wind right now. But anyways, this is going to be, I think, the teacher of Harper and Charlotte. So the teacher of the first two hunters that will be released next. She is also dark based. I don't know too much about her other than this little description that she's like a card fortune reader. But other than that, yeah, we'll see what happens. The big one that a lot of people are really hyped for is going to be Thomas Andre. He is coming out planned for November 13th. So if you guys are in the States, it's a little bit before Thanksgiving holidays. And yeah, I mean, I think that this is pretty long awaited, Obviously, he's a very important character in the webtoon, and he will be in the anime. And it's kind of expected for him to be light based. If you are familiar with Thomas Andre, I think he's should do a lot of damage. I mean, he's like one of the strongest hunters from the webtoon. So I'm expecting him to be pretty strong. Hopefully, they don't put out a weak version of him. I would be very sad. But yeah, looking forward to summoning him once he's released. And then a few more updates coming in December. I'm not sure why she's going to be water based. I was expecting her to be dark based. I forgot her name, but I believe I'm not sure if I'm thinking correctly. I thought she was one of the um, hunters on the Japanese team from the Jeju Island raid. And speaking of Jeju Island, that is also coming out in this December update. So it's going to be an expansion. I think this is going to be insanely difficult boss fight, in my opinion. Obviously, we don't know the details of it just yet, but nice to see that it's on the roadmap here and that we'll be getting it before the end of the year, which I think, I'm not sure when season 2 of the anime is going to be coming back out, but it might be about that same time where we're kind of getting into that part into the anime. So yeah, I think it's going to tie nicely in and people will be kind of caught up to speed on the Jeju Island. And then kind of last but not least in this update is Shadow Barrow, and then as well as go to, I think his last name is like Ryuji or something like that. Obviously he's kind of a douchebag from the webtoon, but nonetheless excited to see him as a hunter. Again, I don't know why they're water based. You'd think that these two characters would be probably dark based or light based, or I don't know, something like that, but I guess we're getting them as water, even though we already have Alicia and Sayo and some other water based hunters. But I guess the more the merrier. I'll kind of go to the next part here. And I mean, Shadow Barrow, that's going to be insane. I think that's what a lot of people are waiting for. Oh, and I guess that kind of wraps up everything. So I don't think that there's anything else. But just to wrap up with this video, here's the kind of recap. So we have Baron, we have Kaisel Shadow, we have Harper and Charlotte. We have this new roguelike dungeon. Then they're going to do an expansion on that a little bit after it's released. Another new shadow with Big Rock. Gina, there's the Demon King daggers. I guess I know I'm kind of recapping everything, but Isol and Thomas Andre, these two hunters, I forgot her name, but Goto, Shadow Bear, and then yeah, Jeju Island. So this does kind of follow along with the anime and the webtoon. I think the only ones that are kind of outliers would be Charlotte Harper. There was never a rock shadow in the webtoon or anime. I don't remember saying Isle or Isol either, but everything else kind of lines up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much this video. Hope you enjoyed and are excited for the future of the game. I know some players have been falling off recently, and there's a big hype when it was first released, and then I think that once people kind of got stuck and they couldn't spend any more gold, I know that's the struggle with the free-to-play players. I think that a lot of people dropped off, but hopefully this gets you some players back into the game, seeing these new updates that are going to be released. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Feel free to support Nado and Alpha Leaker as well. Shout out to them. And yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time. And yeah, take care. Peace.